Good evening, everybody. Welcome to more Blueprint, puzzle game that has puzzle games within it, and it's a puzzle game about puzzle games, and there's lots of puzzles, and I'm still solving them. It's pretty good. We're gonna jump right in because there's a place I want to get to. As we know, this game takes place on a grid. We figured out that each grid spot is represented by a letter which then makes words along the rows, and then that reveals a message. We have the last portion of the message because the bottom rows are easier to reach, but the top ones are harder to reach. We don't know what they say yet. Before we get into all of that, oh, that's attention restrict. I see. South Normal, welcome. I thought that was a sub that hadn't done an alert because it was purple, but it's appreciated nonetheless. Thank you very much. And welcome author, South Norman, easy peasy, shalom, everybody, you're all welcome here, and everyone who's lurking, appreciated. So, this is the grid that I was talking about. Each of these ones has a letter in, which is denoted by the paintings, the drawings. In the room, they'll have a letter difference between the two words. So like One was someone's spine and a tree, so it was spine and pine, which took me ages to get. Well, I didn't get it at all during the stream. I had to come up with that one off stream, which is quite embarrassing because it's really obvious. But there is one up here in A8, which I cannot figure out. It's the one that's a picture of a chart and a box, and I cannot figure out what it's supposed to be. So what I want to do is I want to get these three. I know this is an O. This is SMA. So if we head up the east side, we can get the last two letters of this row and the last three letters of this one. And hopefully, based on these four letters, figure out what that's supposed to be. And then we just need to get these rows up here. Yeah, like it's a bar graph standing on an easel next to a crate / box. And I cannot figure out what they are. So we need to go up the east-hand side. We only have a limited number of rooms we can go through, which is the 50 in the top left. That can go up. It might not. It might. We shall see. We're going to take the den so we can get a gem. Thank you very much. We're going to take the right side. We want to turn left. Bedroom will do, because that gives us more stamina. And a key. Very nice. Yeah, turn the game up a wee bit.
Bucket.
Cora, thank you.
It's Christmas time, something and while. Holy shit, Ashen's got a big knife. Advent surprised me. I wonder if you did see.
Yes, yes.
WTF am I writing? Anyone know? Is this weird blue goop usual?
No, I know exactly what you're on about. That advent calendar that Ashen's has is pretty lethal. It's very entertaining. I haven't watched today's episode though, so no spoilers. Welcome, Mikey, Cora, Mancy, Garden. Welcome everybody. This is a little puzzle within a puzzle. So the puzzle is one of these boxes is at least one of these boxes is telling the truth, and at least one of them is lying. And to figure out which ones has got the gems in. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So if this is the truth, then the gems are not in here because the statement doesn't count that letter. The blue box is true. This does have the letter U in it. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So that had to be. That's two B's. And that's a B. So does that mean that has to be a lie because the gems are only in one box? If that's a lie, that's a lie, which means this must be telling the truth, which means the gems are in this one. Distinct lack of gems. So I'm guessing. Well, I suppose it says. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's in all boxes containing the letter B. Whoops. There's an apple on the desk. Oh, there's an apple on the desk. Nice.
It's bucket.
Thank you for letting me in. Sean, thank you.
Is it a tea chest when it will be chart and char?
What? It is a tea chest. Chart and chart. No, I don't think so, Sean. But the idea is, it's a good idea. It's appreciated. Well, I haven't yet fixed the issues, Garden. I'm still getting there with the Minecraft server issues. But I hope you're all enjoying the stuff. So we're just going to take the storm. We have to backtrack because we've reached a dead end. There's no point in me picking up that key because we're about to go back through the chapel. Sorry, there's no point in me picking up that coin because we're about to go back through the chapel. Oh, we've got to go all the way back down to the den. That's rough. Well, we at least get some stamina back here. I need to drink some water. Oh, I want the observatory. How screwed are we if I take the observatory? Yeah, no, we can't do that. We'll take security. So, for instance, stairs and stars. So the letter in this room is T. It's I. Confused myself there. We will take the West Wing Hall courtyard's probably better, but I don't want to waste the gems, so I've only got one left. Was there something that we had? No, that was a different hallway room, I think. Now we can have the observatory. There we go. I do blame you, and yes, I think that's sensible. So now, every time we enter the observatory, our number of stars goes up by 1. And now we get an apple. Apples are extra delicious today. I should have waited to eat that previous apple. Oh well. Next time we come in here, we'll have 8 stars, but on a different day. I'll take the pantry because it also has some food and it turns in the direction we want to go to. It's banana. It could have been an apple. Tier and tie, so it's the letter R. We will take the corridor. This is not the one that always has stuff in it, okay. We can go any direction, but I'd like to go up. We'll take a hallway. This is the one that we upgraded, and it has a key in it. There we go. Continue. Right, we won't use that unless we have to. We'll take the gymnasium. It's not that bad. We just lose an extra step point in here. Well, I'd like the drawing room. We can't take that. We could take the breaker box. Or let's take the closet. Hope for a key. Peter, thank you very much for the membership. It's very appreciated. Oh, you know, it's author. Thank you very much for the gifted membership to Peter, which is very appreciated. Thank you very much. We've got a couple keys spare at the moment. We will take the Nook so we can get another key. Let's see. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 C. So this is a T. We need to go to this one and this one. So we need a left turn or a straight and then a left. We will take the pool. I know all of the good news. What's better for the creator? Twitch sub or YouTube membership? Neither are great because both the companies take most of them. If you want to do a monthly thing like that, probably Twitch is better because it treats me better in analytics. I think, but I think it's the same amount of money gained to me. If you just want to guarantee the highest percentage of money reaching me, then a donation through Throne is the best one. Obviously, then that's not money going to me, but you're contributing to an item, which is effectively money. Right, well, that's not great. So I'll have to go back down to the hallway, up and around. I'll take the guest bedroom just for some extra steps. And a gem, handy. So this is S. So I don't know what the difference is between those two, but it's S. There you go.
It's bucket time.
And thank you for the sub.
You sub on both.
Well, that's what I would call, well, to be fair, I was going to say I'd call that a waste of money. I would call any amount of money thrown my way a waste of money, but that's besides the point. It is appreciated regardless. The Chamber of Mirrors, we've never had this. Are those doors? Is this a four-way room? You can grab a second copy as a room you already have. Because if I can actually leave out of these 3 entrances, then I'll use that. If not, it has to be the spare room. Open the blueprint. What does that mean? I don't know how. Lightning is real. I actually believe you, Danger Man.
Wasting money.
It is wasting money, Darren. You shouldn't be celebrating that, but thank you for the £2 super chat. It's very appreciated. Doesn't show any exits, but it's got marks here. Maybe it's just mirroring the entrance. I'm going to go with the spare room. Yes, no, we've been waiting on the Skyblock server for...
Food and pay rent somehow.
Well, yeah, well, shush. Okay? Have you thought about that? Yeah? Me and Dangerman have, well, not me and Dangerman, but you know, we've all been on our team waiting for lightning to strike our pigs on the Minecraft server so they can turn into zombified piglins so we can get gold, to make golden apples, to make traders. And there's just not been any stuff at all. It's been terrible. Oh, for goodness sakes. Yeah, so we've dead-ended ourselves. Not sure why I took this. I think I might just call that day there. Is there any use in carrying on? Again, I want to get these 3 and these 2. Which obviously we now cannot get to. Call it a day. Let's go again. We can do it this time. What? No, Dangerman is unfortunately real. I have confirmed that much before. A subscription to Amy is a value for the amount of entertainment she provides. So it should be nothing then, surely. I'm hilarious. Right, so same as attempt 2 to get to those things over there. I will take a hallway, even though it's not quite the right direction. It gives us a key. I like having a key. And then a left turn. And then a left turn. Oh, well, it has to be the chapel. And then straight on or left. Take the den. Gives us more options. I am neither sad nor exhausted. So we're all good on that front. I will take the courtyard because that gives us more options. Is this the one where we need to take the lever handle to? Well, let me check my notes. Oh, the greenhouse needs the lever handle. Okay. Twitch chat is broken? Yeah, that sounds like Twitch. Nook, I guess. Now we can put these in a key on that. So we are here. We need to turn right. Oh, passageway would be excellent, but pantry is decent enough. Money, food. Okay. Straight on. Okay, we'll take the closet and we can go back. That's good. That lets us re-roll some rooms if we get rubbish options. Let's go back down here and use a key. I think we can go left at push, but obviously we want to... Oh, that's just terrible. Did Twitch ever work, if we're being honest? Right, backtracking again. And we have to go straight here and then right after that. Corridor, please. Thank you. So now, a right turn. Bedroom, that's good. Coin purse, technically give us more money, though I doubt we're going to make use of it this late into this run. Right, well that's just completely unhelpful. We're going to have to go all the way back down to the hallway. So we'll just take the guest bedroom. Might give us an apple or a key. It's keys, not a key. Oh, we got the car key. So if we find the garage, we'll do that. Seems we haven't done the garage before. This is going terribly, chat. Oh, I probably should have re-rolled that one in there. Aha. It's all the money that was nicked from me. Right, now we need a right turn. Voila. That works. Yep. Right, let's try a bit harder this time. The gems are in a box with a statement. I mean, that is true, is it not? That's guaranteed true. Well, that's unhelpful. The gems are in the black box. Is that true or is that false? Oh, I see the gems in a box with a statement. Ah, this doesn't have a statement. I see. But how are we supposed to tell if this is true or false or not? That's rude. So if this is true, then the gems are either in here or in here. If it's false, then they are in here. If this is true, then the gems are in here. If this is false, then they're in there or there. Thing is, we need the third statement to figure out which one is true or not. I guess it has to be telling the truth if it's not saying anything. But actually, no, if this is true or false, false, these two can still be either way. This is a 50-50 split, isn't it? I mean, this has a higher chance of having it because this both has a statement and is the black box, whereas this only has a statement. I reckon they're probably in here, but I'm going to open this one. That's really unhelpful. It's quite funny, though. Right, straight ahead or left. We'll take the kitchen. You can come back and buy food if we need. I don't think we need to yet. Now, this has to be a right turn. Dining room is fine. Some more money. The ladyship's chamber. Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10. Next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3 of those. Interesting. It's locked. Rubbish. We have found another upgrade desk though, so if we found the room, we can use that. I don't know who that is. That's probably an important hourglass symbol. Can't even take the umbrella. Does it never end? Interesting. Plane and plan. This is one of the many E's. Right, straight ahead or right. Oh, the drawing room is perfect. I know I said I'd take the garage, but this is too good to take a... If we can get a left turn here. No, we cannot take the rumpus room. We will take the commissary. Seems we've got loads of money. That seems good.
I am late, but not late enough to forget to hit everyone up for a game of What's Cute between Drake's cute lines.
It sure is.
As he says, Amy is cute. Craig wishes to be toy trained so they smell like centuries old. Varnish cute.
Yeah, sure.
Cute is that pork in someone's stocking. Cute. Maybe
I'm not expecting any of you to actually listen to these.
Coins, all needed to pay the toll keeper's cat. Cute, not sorry.
And I'm going to take the sledgehammer as well. There you go, a bunch of cash for us. Free key, nice. Well, thank you for the bits, it is appreciated. So, straight or right? We'll take the boudoir. For the extra 10. We still haven't figured out this. Apparently something in here tells us the code to the safe. Every idea I had, chat kept telling me that I was overthinking it. It's a date, surely. the other dates I had? No. We'll unlock the mystery of that safe eventually. One day. So we are here. This has to be a left turn. Well, we don't have a gem for that, so we're going to have to redraw using our die. And we'll take the library. What's the date in the picture? It doesn't give us a date. Unless it's just like 2512. That'd be really boring if it is. Or if you're American. Oh, it's just... That's it, really? Fine. I thought it would be a year. Like, there was a letter somewhere in the mansion that was a letter talking about a Christmas they had. And then I'd be using that year because I put the 2 and 2 together. No, it's just Christmas Day. That's really boring. No, it's fine. It's fine. I just, disappointed. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. There is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family nor a fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see that the colour of the flag she flew she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. That's us, we're Simon. Needless to say, will not be coming to Christmas this year. Interesting. So, a family member of ours had a bad time. And our great uncle decided to not be very good about it. We already read this one, didn't we? Very good. So we need to go directly ahead. But left also works. This is the T room and we're going into the A room. You know what? Boiler room. Perfect. Stream isn't staying live on your end. Is anybody else having that issue? It all seems to be okay on my end, but you never know with YouTube. No, we won't do that yet. This way. Unlock the door. Security would be perfect, but we cannot afford the gems. I guess we take the weight room. And then just deal with that penalty. Do we have a security room at all? Damn. Well, we're gonna have to do that. There's a slight filter. Okay, well, if YouTube continues causing issues, you can always try the YouTube. Right, we'll take the billiard room. We have now got a new letter. After I stop this beeping. Oh, there is. That's this house, the manor, and the pipe. So these two objects, the hose pipe and the house, the building, the manor, the mansion, There is a word that describes each of these individually that have one letter difference, and it is hose and house, which means this is the letter U, which means I can jot that down here, which means we currently have blank OU blank blank SMA blank blank. This could be house. Ah, well done, Shalom. You have the audio back. So, if this is house, that would make this one H, and this is the one that has the chart in the box. So, we've already had chart and card somewhere else, which I think was like this one. And I'm not sure. Let's do the puzzle and unlock some things. How does this start? Which symbol is which? That's what I remember. So 20, I guess, -4, -6, -2 is 8. So if we do 8... No, so... It's not... So basically there's a colour for each modification symbol. You know, plus, minus, divide, multiply. Or maybe it's just saying add these three together. It doesn't matter what we start with. So, 12. Okay. 12 plus 4 minus 11 to make 5. It's 12 minus 7 multiplied by 4. Because it's not going to be 12 multiplied by 4 minus 7. Yep. Eight minus 1. Oh, no, the order of operation is inside out. That's what it is. So 7 minus 2 is 14. There we go. Oh, 2 keys. Excellent. We want to go straight on here, but left is okay, I guess. Workshop, we're going straight on. To another new room. Crown and crow. So yeah, that's just N. Okay. So it's not a house. That's the lever handle. That's important. We need to find a greenhouse for it. Okay. We can combine things here. But none of these. So moving on. We need to remember that we have the sledgehammer if we find any chests. I need to go left here. But right actually also does work. Oh, East Wing Hall. Absolutely perfect. I mean, deleting social media is far from a bad thing. Plan and plant. This is T. So I'm going to guess the one on the far left is a C? Count? could be Mount. I think that's all it could be. So, not a clipboard, a chart on a box with a difference of C. We'll see when we get there. I'm going to check out this side first because we need this room. And we need the room next to it as well. So we'll take gymnasium. So, shoes, handy. Well, you got a pane of glass and a plane? Pane and plane? Which make it L? Which would fit my idea of these both being L's and this being the word small. Thank you for stopping by, David. Hope you see you in the next one. And yes, Sean, I think it might be. Yeah, I'm gonna put L in. And we'll see what this room is. Well, I would love to do the observatory, but I cannot. Triple gems. Is there something on the floor somewhere? There it is. So you are fan and jelly. What on earth is this one? Even with me having a pretty good idea that it's the letter L, I have no idea what the two words are. Yes, fan and flan. Fan and pudding. Yeah, we've nailed it, chat. Cool, because fans cool you down. And cool. Yes, I think we're all aware of that, Geeky. We did have dessert and desert in a previous one, which I enjoyed. Plate and pate. Spoon and sploon. This is D7. D7 equals fan plus jelly. What on earth is a flan?
That's foolery.
Never
Oh,
trust an atom.
dear.
They make up everything.
That's terrible, author. That is absolutely terrible. But thank you very much, author, for the super chat. That's awful. And is dessert. That's like a creme brulee. I've never even heard of a flan before. Flan dessert. Oh yeah. I've had it before, but I don't think I've ever heard it called flan. Oh, creme caramel. That's what I meant, not creme brulee. Okay, so yeah, Cone caramel is what I meant. I've just never heard it called a flan before. That is a new word for me. Okay, so this row does say small. We can't get this letter because we need the security room to open this door. We can go back to the boiler room, but I think we should go up and do these two as we go past. No, yeah, I've had creme caramel slots. I don't know why I said creme brulee. Couldn't remember the right name for it. Do we take the office? Yeah, I think so. It's a bit of a waste of gems, but it gets us over here. So, paint and crate. This is the crate that is alongside the graph, by the way. Oh, this is the upgrade room as well, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to go in here. Oh, okay. You can only do that once a week. Yeah, spread gold now. Exit. Insert disk. Upgrade. We get a random room. We get to upgrade just to add a thing to, which is nice. The spare room was the one in question. Yeah, sure. Oh, any terminal. Good to know. We can become the spare bedroom, the spare green room, or the spare hall. I'm going to do the spare green room because that's the one that needs the lever handle. Hopefully it also applies here. Bedroom might be the best one, but I don't think we're in dire need of more. There's some money on the floor. So box, crate, with an insignia on the front. Somebody painting a planet. Ah, flan is the Spanish word for it. Intriguing. Let's just see. Locked with no key. Heck. We might be able to find another key. I should have opened that room off the gymnasium before leaving. Isn't there a way of... Oh, it's a thing in the drawer, isn't it? Maybe the year the March of the Count was written in is the thing for it. Yeah, so we need to get the lever handle to the greenhouse so that we can get in there. Let's try... I don't know if that did all of those numbers. No, okay. Painting. Holding. Reaching. Being in space. I don't know the answer to a question, Dan. I think this is the one that I'm struggling with the most because it's also causing an issue with the graph. What else could this be called outside of a crate or a box? Oh, nice, Mikey. I don't know if it is a crate or not. That's the issue. Crate. Remove a letter. Crat. Kate. Rate. Plus a letter. Craft. Crater. It's that picture and that picture. Chat. Yes, I think it is, Dan. Crated. But it might not be crate, that's the thing. Alright, I'm not looking at chat anymore. Figuring it out myself. You can discuss all you like in chat, but I shan't read it. It's not adding a layer on the end. None of them make sense. So it's probably got to be position 3 or position 4. Oh, create. Yeah, create. I don't look at chat just in case I'm wrong. But I think it's create and create. I'm doing it. Create and create. Oh, create and create. Yep. Nice. Glad we sorted that one out. So we are up here. So it's E. Create plus E. Yeah. This is the 4-letter word as the antishame. It doesn't count. Right, well, we can't go there because we need a key, so let's go and see if we can find key elsewhere. We do have a higher chance of finding keys. That one is also locked. My game is like, I'm gonna just go to wallpaper engine because that sometimes causes issues. Yeah, that's much better. We can do that one. But we should be able to do this one. Locked, damn it. Which means we are... We need to... I mean, we could go back all the way to the entrance hall and sort those ones out, but... Oh, I mean, you have the running shoes, so it might work. Oh, no, this has detected something. Could be key. No, it is sensitive to height. Good. It's in here. Oh, right there. I'm blind. I see we got running shoes saved there. More gold. Sure, let's buy the sleeping mask. Well, that gains us 5 when we enter a bedroom. For the first time, though. I mean... If we get running shoes here, we can eat that food. No, we didn't. Unfortunate. It didn't matter too much. We only have 3 letters left to unveil. We only have 4 letters left to unveil. These 3 at the top here and this one. Then we'll have the full message. I think we already have the gist of the message, but I want to focus on making sure we have the complete message. Then we can start faffing around with things like getting all of the dates and such. I'd be interested, like, which, you know, like streamers and people who documented their playthroughs, who managed to beat the entire game on the fewest amount of days. You know, not like a speed run where you have prior knowledge, but... Yeah. Sure, let's go for a parlor. Right, let's actually try this one. This box and the white box are both empty. So this is true, then they're in the blue box. There's a second wind-up key in this room. Well, don't you mind if I do a bit of rooting around to find out? It could be in this room, but not reachable. I don't know why I'm ducking my head as if it's going to help me see under things. I mean, I have to presume it'll be visible if there is one. I'm going to go ahead and say that that is false. The statement on the white box is true. False. True, which means they're in here. Nice garden. Nice. We want to go up. Let's try the spare green room, see if there's space for a lever handle. It just gives us the lever handle. I see. That's cool. We will take the corridor, which doesn't give us a key. Nope. We will take the den. Ah, jellyfish. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. You know what? If there's the garage here, I'll take it. I will take the storeroom. Well, it is a modified one, to be fair. Is the spare greenhouse, is what we just upgraded it to in the previous run. Would like a left, but don't need it yet. Take the courtyard, because it usually has good items in it. Not a shovel. Now you can dig for things. We dug up a few coins. Nice. We dug up a few coins. Nice. Yeah, sure. Probably not sensible, but hey ho. Yes, I'll take the observatory because it's the correct direction. And RL Cuz, is that how your name is pronounced? Welcome to the stream. Do let me know if I'm incorrect. Well, that's just going to be 2 falls. No, that's it. Ah, Clavis, the key. Nice. Bonus key from the observatory. Next time we go in there, I'll have 9. Oh, good job, we got a key. Let's take the pool because multiple directions is good. Like his chart and card. And then a left turn here. I will take the boudoir. And see. Oh, it remains open. Very neat. So that's handy. Once we get the code for a safe, that safe is just open. Cool. Heck. We've soft locked ourselves. Unless we go down from the courtyard and find a key. Oh, we don't have the hammer anymore. That's unfortunate. Oh, that came. No, that's the dug up one. Never mind. Drawing room. I guess the other one would have been a dead end. Key anywhere? I would like a key, please. Yes, yes, we did. I guess we go in the closet and hope for the best. Neither of those are keys. We should have re-rolled that. I forgot it was in the drawing room. So we have to go all the way back down to the entrance hall. Look out for dirt piles for me, chat. Otherwise I will miss them. And I need to have a bit of a coughing fit and a drink of water. So I will be 1 moment. All better. Spread keys throughout the house. Yes. Key. Good. Key, good. Oh, heck. I can use keys to open these. I feel like that is not a good use of keys. I do want to see what's in them though. Right, we now need to recheck every room because some of them will have had keys added to them. Yes, 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 coming out of the closet, going into the closet, SMH. You're all hilarious. Another key. I don't think there's a key in that. If there's a key in here, it's worth going in for. It'll be just on the right here. There is not. Nope, no key there. And we shall continue on through to the boudoir. We have been given another key. Very nice. Well, I guess we'll take the look then. More keys. Excellent. So we are here. We need to get to either here or those three. So yeah, always sensible. Another key. They could do. I'm not one to judge, Garden. They're all keyed up, so that's good. Try you start the day with an extra 20. Oh, no, we're going to re-roll these. And take the chapel. I guess we take the pantry here. Could be worse. Gymnasium is a bit painful. We're running low on steps. But it gives us good options. That's perfect by the gun. Oh dear, little goth, that was terrible. I guess we'll take the bedroom. Get extra steps. And a gem. And we'll have to go all the way around it. Dark room it is, I guess. Do I bother with the dark room down here, or do we go? I think we go back up to the pantry and go that direction first. Especially because banana. Use the key. That is our final key. We shall take security. Oh, thank you. And we will turn minimal security mode on. There's one trunk. Yeah, that checks out. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level low. And change offline mode to unlocked. Very good. We need a left turn here, please. The library will suffice. Take a gem. Which book was it? I guess we'll just do books we haven't done yet. We'll eventually read them all. So we are on the N room. We're going to O, and then U. We could have gone straight on to get this one, but I'd rather go to these three up here. So we need straight on and then either straight on or left after that. Aquarium will have to suffice. Appreciate the fishies. Appreciate the fishies. Appreciate the fishies. Appreciate the fishies. And finally, last but not least, appreciate the fishies. Don't be locked. Fuck. So, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We can do it. Thank you for appreciating the fishies, chat. It is very important. This way. We don't have the breaker room, do we? No, so we're just gonna have to hope that this is the right turn. That one. It's not, but it is very relaxing, and maybe this will give us a key. We found a few unimpressive pebbles. Not even worth picking out. Well, I mean, that's another run dead, but at least we had a nice time. That one's locked. We could go back down to the entrance hall and check those ones out, but I don't think it's worth it. There's a diggy hole in the aquarium. Well, that's too late now, Dan. Fresh. I didn't even realize the typo there, Darren. Alright, we get another shovel. Like, I'm pretty sure the second row is either count or mount. A, bount, sound, doubt, yount, fount, gount, hount, yount, jount, count, lount, mount, makes sense. Mount, lount, ount. Count. Count, but with a Q this time. Round. Sound. Count. Yount. Fount. Sound. Yant. Zound. Now it has to be the count or mount. They need two words that make sense there. And then the top one is a 4-letter word. Something. Count small gates. 8 dates. Crank 8 safes. Or something along those lines. There's a mod pack for everything in Minecraft. That's just how Minecraft works. Oh, I didn't get it this time, so it's not a guaranteed spawn. I would rather keys than safes, because sorry, keys than gems, because that's what we're running into issues with. We'll take a closet now. Oh, hammer. I didn't even see the hammer. And turn it a la droite. TNT. Coins apple. Not a right turn. Den will do. With a gem. Right turn. I do want to do the garage at some point. Eventually. Well, there goes 100% of our keys. Sure, let's take the veranda. Probably an inefficient use of our gems, but anyhow. Break that open at least. Oh, double key. I made a good choice. Smashing success indeed. We'll take the boudoir, because then we can get a gem for free. Oh, thank you very much. I'd like a left turn here, but it need not be. Oh, left turn with a key. Perfect. Yeah, well, it's just a left turn then, isn't it? Chapel will do. Are we... No, we need those three. So we'll see if we can get a right turn here. I will put the gymnasium in, but I'm not going to go in there just yet. I'm going to go... Hopefully don't be locked. Yeah, well, at least this one takes us directly where we need to be. Well, we can go in here to get the store and we can get a key which we can then use on the other one, at the very least. So this is the one that I already know, but I can't figure out. It's this box with this on its side. Bar graph on an easel. Does the room layout change between tries? Each room has the same layout, but has sometimes got randomized items in it. But where the rooms are changes every single time. I can have a coughing fit and a think. It was a really disappointing cough. I don't want a clue just yet. I've been thinking about this one for a full week and I haven't managed to figure it out, so I don't know what me being in the room is going to change. What other words could possibly describe this? Okay, this is the clue that I would like. I've got currently in my head 2 words for each of them. Chart, graph, crate, and box. Are any of those 4 words the correct word? Don't tell me which one, just are any of those 4 words correct? I have 1 word correct. Okay. That's good. That gives me a finite number of possibilities. I've got 4 words, and each of those has a limited number of letter positions in, and there are only 26 letters in the alphabet. So if I just go through those 4 words, trying every single letter of the alphabet in every position before, in between, and after those 4 words, I will eventually find the correct thing. Yeah. And which one I think it's most likely to be? Box. I don't think it's box. I think it's chart. Again, don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. And you're welcome to talk to yourselves in chat, because I ain't looking at anything you lot are saying. Yeah, there's a police car outside. I am struggling with this. Maybe it's not chart. Graph. What can you even change in graph? struggling, chat, but I'm not leaving this room until I get it. Okay, let's try the other painting. Box. That's easy peasy. In fact, I haven't even adding letters. Okay. We know we know the letter has to be either C or M. Crate and chart can have C removed. Rate? It's not rate, is it? It's not heart. Can we add box? I think it's C. We cannot put C anywhere in box, so I don't think it's that. We can't put a C anywhere in graph. We can't add a C to chart. I don't think it's hard. We can add a C in the middle of a crate and it's cracked it. Crate and rate. I'm going to say that it's that, even if it isn't. Just so I can say that it's count, and then I can move on. I should look at chat. Oh, rate as in interest rate? Yeah. That makes a bit more sense. Disappointed by that. So we are currently on M. We need to go up to O and then up here. Well, that's all terrible. So I guess we're going to take the parlor and head up through here to get that one. I don't think we need more gems, but I'm not going to complain. Blue box is empty. Blue box is true. This is the blue box. Well, that's true. Which means that's true, which means that's false, which means it's in the blue box. Way, nice. So we need to go straight on here. Security will have to do. Shard, you mean Shadow Heart from Baldur's Gate? Heck. Right. Heck. Back down to the dining room? Oh, goodness. Fine. At least get the food this time. Phase through the table. Get an additional 20. Very nice. That nearly takes us back up to where we started. We will take the Western Hall. We will take the drawing room. Oh, well, we should have taken the billiard room. Whoops. Reroll. We don't need more steps. Keys for sale. We can't afford them currently. I guess we can take that in case we get some gold. And you want a left hand, so we'll take the library. Oh, I like the magnifying glass. Maybe we can get the coaching. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Ares, and site of the former capital, Reddington. Oh, and the site of the former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories for long after you leave it. Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, Botanical Gardens, is loved by both locals and visitors. Its azure canopy, house, and mausoleum, petal-covered trails, and mind-blowing variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busiest season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. Cobblestone Trail meanders past 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right. Yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Is this important? It's just how I remember it. Featherfall Keep. Let's go right up to the microphone for more tourism voice. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest mountain, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence, became operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction. The estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Ares when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Anything to look at in here? Nope. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Ares' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Hope you're all learning lots here. No garden, I can't afford it. Mount Holly. Hey, look, that's the exact picture of the image we had for Peak. Maybe we'll have it again for an M in one of the final ones for Mount. Well, it doesn't have to be the first letter, but you know what I mean. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, but you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly's schoolhouse in 1966. Closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse. 1966. Holly Schoolhouse. Just noting things down. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Off work December 19th, January 1st. I could do a field trip. You can go do it without me. How about that? I'll stay at home. The Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the Realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you're bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. And here's a wee map. I don't know if there was anything of actual important information in that book, but I'm happy to have read it. That's a river. Angel Tower. Interesting. There we go, chat. Did you enjoy reading time? Where are we going now? We need a key from this next room here. Well, we can get money from the Rumpus room. Oh, that was creepy. I didn't like that it opened itself. As I said, we can get money from the Rumpus room. There it is. Do we want to spend money on this? No, I want to make sure I have enough money for keys. Hello, I'm in need of thy service. A lockpick kit. How does that work? 8 for a special key. Do we take the special key or the lockpick kit? Lockpick kit. Which one do we want? Sorry if you can hear me yawn. Ah. I'm going to go with the lockpick kit. We'll occasionally be able to open some doors. I was hoping it'd be a skill-based thing that I could be really, really good at. So the locked doors are here and here, and they're the only 2 locked doors. Okay. Probably should have continued checking out this side of the entrance hall, but I didn't do that. So moving on. No money to lose at the very least. Right, and then right. Oh, I want to use this one in case it's a... Oh, okay, that's good. So we need this page of my notebook. We need this one up here. None of these can do, so I'm going to take the corridor and then hope for 2 lefts. I think is the plan. Left turn. Well, shit. Yeah, that's now locked that off. Hello, little friend. Well, I've got keys now. I'm from Milton Keys. I guess we just explore the rooms and see what else we can find. Oh, I want the observatory. Oh yeah, now you give me that. Better late than never. I think we're done with this day. We just have that, and that to do. So the message is blank, count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Count small gates. Count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. What on earth is at the start? What small gates? There are some wooden gates on the outside of the property. Let's just go count how many there are. I hope I'm going the right way. Okay, good. I was just kind of wandering in a direction. Count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Is this a small gate? One. That's a gate. I'm not sure if I'd call it small. Oh, that's the emblem. Oh, right. So this is, yeah, the Harley place. Yeah. It's the emblem that was on the box. Two, but it's not small. So we'll say 2 asterisks. Nothing in there again. I can't just climb up the wrong side. Are these gates? They're closed. Well, 1 small gate, 1 big gate. 1 small gate, 2 big gates. And 2 weird doors. 3 weird doors. And another small gate. Let me just check. What did we have? Ah, 9083. I may have already tried this one. I think we also had 1983. We also had 1506 and 1966. Yeah. Yeah, 15th of June. Oh, wrong way. It is none of the dates we have at the moment. Yeah, the hammer only opens the trunks, unfortunately. I want to know what's on the tree. I need to find the room that had the image of this tree and have the magnifying glass with us. Right, I'm going to sleep. Oh, right. I can't actually do it here. I'm going to pop to the loo real quick. So I need you all to behave. I believe it is Southern America, but the Christmas Day date was day month 2512. So that's the one I'm going with for now. So yeah. Be right back. Behave. I'll be quick. I'll try to be. I won't be. I will try though. Have you all been behaving? Can I behave when I don't know who behave is? Oh dear. Another BMG car hockey? Maybe?
Thomas.
I don't know. I'm not in control of what Alex
You
does.
said behave, rolling on the floor laughing.
That's not behaving, Darren. Also, I'm back, so you're too late. SMH. And yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Mikey. But, the 2512 was the correct way around, so I'm presuming the other dates will be too. That would be a bit batshit insane if one of the dates was the correct way around and one of them was the incorrect way around. So I'm being overly facetious when I say correct and incorrect, but you know what I mean. Count small gates. I guess we still just need to head up to that very top row and see. If we see the greenhouse and the lever for the greenhouse, then we definitely grab that. Grab security, that's a sensible one to have. Bees are good. We like bees. Fuzzy little friends. Let's sort that all out now, so we needn't deal with it later. Let's take the laboratory. This was this message, which I've forgotten. We figured this one out and I can't remember what it was. I don't know, write it down. Oh yeah, push 3. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9 is push 3 up after 9. I still don't know what it means, but that was the code message from this to the periodic table of elements. Yep, I did it. We need power here. from the boiler room. Sure, let's have a library. We can check out a new book. We've done that one, we've done that one, we've done that one. We've done that one, so I think it's just these two left. So we'll do that one next. That'll be locked. Thank you. Oh, this was the one time where I was just going to say, should we check out the garage? But we don't have the gems for it. We have nothing to combine here. Because we only have that metal detector. We'll take the chapel just to give us an extra space to work with. Please don't be locked. Look at this. Freezes your accounts. Coins and gems amount will not reset at the end of the day. They cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Well, I've got none of either, so we'll take the West Wing Hall. Thank you very much. Please don't be locked. Back down to security then. Don't be locked. Storeroom. Good, leaving the coin there because we'll just lose it going through the chapel. There's a chance we may be able to come back and grab it for use in a different direction. That might be what saves this run. Let's just continue straight up this side. Pantry will do. The metal detector should detect fruits for me. Coupon book. Save some money. So we just want to go up to. Oh, that's unfortunate, easy. I bet you felt good though when you got the freezer. This is good enough. Shouldn't have said it. I think you're going to be locked, aren't you? It isn't. Spare greenhouse, because that might have an item in it. New. Shit. Locked. Maybe to go back down to the den. I'll make it there. I'm not sure if I'll make it back though. Yes. There goes me goal. For a second, thought that might be something I could take. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what I missed. Oh. Yeah, we really didn't need a battery pack, did we? Well, there goes an extra 2 thingamabobs. Hallway. Yes. Give me the key. Might as well check what these are. Guest bedroom, that's good. I'm sure we'll take the green rooms don't cost because it just gives us more options. Alright, we're definitely going in here. We get our plus 10. And that. Now, do we go and check out the terrace? We're on 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's do it. Might be a key out here. Yeah, some coins. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Well, it wasn't worth it now I know what was there, but it was worth it when I didn't know. So I have no regrets. Smack your head on the staircase on the way past. Can we combine... Nope. And it was a key card to go left here, wasn't it? Yeah, unfortunately. Get utility blocks. That'd be great. Utility closet. Eh. Eh. 3, 2. This has to be a bedroom that turns right. Yeah, the lockpick was the previous room, unfortunately. Okay, I guess we take this. Okay, well, this is a room we need. Well, I guess we take that. As soon as we go in there, it's going to start fading us out to leave the day, to stop the day. So we need to check out the pictures and preferably do the thing quickly. Okay. It's a man. And something else. Does anybody want to rewind the stream and find out what that was? Because I did not get a good enough look. It's really irritating. If we hadn't gone up to the terrace to get those coins, we would have been able to spend all the time we wanted in there. Whoops. My thought process was that it wouldn't matter, because if we went back, we'd be taking 2 from the gymnasium. Not remembering the fact that we could turn the lights in the gymnasium off and save one there so we could actually make it. It need matter. Onwards, by green room, greenhouse. Nothing here. Into the den. Yeah, we'll take storeroom. Yeah, let me have it. Thank you. Do we just do that here? No. Let's be sensible about it. I like having the metal detector. It makes up for my stupidity frequently. Good, more keys. That top left is really difficult to get to. Courtyard. With a shovel, nice. Maybe we can dig up some gems or some keys. A coin. A key. Up to 4 keys now. That is electronically locked, so this will need to be a right turn. Well, it's appreciated. Garden. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to backtrack a little bit, but I think we're in a good situation. I should have checked for dirt. Chat, you need to be on top of dirt, okay? Because I will not be remembering. I'll take you then. Or we wish to go 1, 2, or 3, chat. We're going left. 1, 2, or 3. No, down. 1, 2, or 3. 3. Everyone says 3. Okay. One or 2, chat. One or 2. Shalom says 2. Shalom says 1. I now understand how this room works. No, down. Not 3. We've done 3. It says 1. He says 1. Oh dear, Mikey, that's not good. We're going with 1. Remember all those keys we've got? Yeah, we're burning through them all. Oh, I'll take an upgrade disc. It's not too bad, that. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Deer and tiger. Imagine if that door was locked as well. We should take the rumpus room. Yes, most people are on top of dirt. SMH, you know what I meant. Huh? And we're out of keys. We had so many. Maybe it's just not locked. So we're going... Oh, bloody no, we're going all the way back to the entrance hall now. Keeping an eye out for piles of dirt to dig things up. I've got plenty of stamina at the moment, at the very least. Yeah, we'll do that. So if we do this, then we can at least potentially get the security room and open up the one up by the greenhouse, not the greenhouse, the other one. It's a pretty awful place for a dining room. It gives me the options I need. I want. I mean, we can enter this for free. Nothing here. Parlor is what we need. The apple. Wait, how this works now. The white box does not have a statement. That is true. Gems are in a box with a statement. So that's false, which means they're in here. Yeah, I mean, it's important to keep them, Mikey. Especially in the rumpus room. Yeah, that is true. I do need to do that. Sure, let's take a veranda. Those things have already got. Oh, yes, ham. And gut patch. Coins, stone coins. Should have taken that locksmith we found. You dug up nothing. Yay. Yeah, East Wing Hall. Oh, I've never had the greenhouse before. But if we take that, it dead ends us. So I think it would be sensible to do the workshop. We shouldn't have done the bloody workshop. We cannot combine shovel and hammer. Lockpick. Is the problem any locked doors? That one was locked, or... Ah, no, maybe we can go there for locked doors. Very good. Let's just make sure this doesn't open. Yeah. we go. I'll go through there. Doug and Doug. No, not there. Yep, up here. It pays to make sure, chat. So that one is a security door. And what of the rumpus room? Just a locked door. Doesn't seem to be able to pick this door, that's unfortunate. Right, let's try this scary thing. We did it before, and it was horrible. I didn't like it. We've been abducted by aliens.
As it was foretold,
Is this the same message as last time?
at the sound of a dropping coin,
Means it was a week ago. I can't remember what he said.
face to face with the great Alzara,
Thanks, Alzara.
and I suspect you wish me
This is the same so far.
your future
That's different.
is becoming clear.
Why is there a car crashed at
I see
by...
the darkened
Huh. The house is dead.
to us both,
That's a massive dig spot.
decrepit, run down, and in
We really need to get the garage, get the car keys.
I see 8 red envelopes
8 red envelopes.
resting upon 8 pedestals.
We've seen a couple of the red envelopes. They all seem to contain pretty important information.
Envelopes. I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Oh, what was the missing one?
Just like the art hanging
Yep.
on the walls of these rooms,
Crow and Crown.
there is a letter.
There's a letter missing.
What you have heard here has been
I need to go back and find all these red letters and reread them.
the great
See what links them. There are like 10 different ones of these. Cool.
of the following day. I will have nothing more to say.
I guess we've had a couple, but I don't really remember what they all said. It's the issue. Damn, did we just get really lucky with the lockpicks before? Come on, lead us somewhere. Okay, that does. It's the only one it could unlock. So we are dead-ended. Damn. Ah, but with the coat check, we can get a key card. We either put back the lockpick or the shovel. I think the lockpick kit is a bit more valuable. Oh, but we turned it off. We'd have to go back to the utility closet. They're showing the blueprints. Do they? Like, yeah, I can see that there's that there, but I can't read what it says. I don't think. House history? Yeah, this is what we did on different days. That's neat. All my many failed attempts. Resume. Yeah, we don't have enough stamina to head all the way back down. Well, We have enough stamina to head all the way back down. We don't have enough stamina to head all the way back out. No, there's nothing out here that we can do. I mean, so there probably is. There's nothing out here that we can do that I know how to do, which is important. Let's try again. Top left of the map. Exactly, they're learning opportunities. And if you find the coat check, then we get our lockpick back. Might not be as handy as I first thought. Store 'em, good start. Face and ace. Yeah, sure, let's do closet. Nice. 2 keys already. Don't be a dead end. Let's take the guest bedroom. No, we'll take the parlor. Enjoy work, jellyfish. Hopefully we'll see you again soon in the next one. The gems were in a box with a false statement. True statements are false. All 3 statements are false. So false, false, true. So they're in here. There was a hammer? Did I miss a hammer? Yeah, I missed a hammer. Well done, Dan. You passed the test. I'm definitely not just blind. Oh, I thought it was an apple. I got excited. Yep. I'm very intelligent, chat. I knew there was a hammer there. Then gives us more options. Speaking of hammer, go on, give me keys. Give me keys. Oh, jackpot. We are here. Let us take the hallway. Left turn here, preferably. Dining room is good here. Yeah, let's do that. And then in here, maybe we can take the garage. Maybe? Let's do it. We got the garage. First time. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for. Very good. I was told there were 3 keys in here. Where are the keys? They're not in the car, are they? SWNSNG. Wonder if that's important. Where are my keys? Rubbish. Well, hopefully we find the car key. Oh, right here. I found them. Yep, not a clue. Yep, hanging on the wall indeed. I will take the Nook. It can be straight on, but I like a right turn. We don't have a shovel, so I won't bother with that. Actually, that probably had a shovel in it. Oh, we got the lever handle, so there's that. Anything to combine? Nah. Shit. I guess sweet tech security. No food there. And boudoir works. Let's just turn the offline mode off. Keycard system, set security level low. Unlocked. Just in case we run into the breaker box, we'll be able to do that. Ah, right, each red letter is in a safe, and this is the only safe we've opened. Gotcha. This is number 4. This is the detail about his niece, and it's something that would upset us specifically. Okay, we need a lot of straight lines here. Or we take the breaker box. No, this is on the site. Yeah, no, we take the breaker box. I took the wrong one there. Garage is turned on now. So we may as well check. Yeah, we'll do that. More gems. Nothing else. Do we go back to the garage? Yeah, let's go back to the garage. Now that we've turned the power on. We're free. We've escaped. Oh, we can open up the gate down here now. Yes, no. That's not going to be there every time, is it? I definitely could have opened that from the other side. It's been permanently unlocked. Nice. Good. I could have done that ages ago. Why did I not do that ages ago? We've got more small gates we can probably count. Oh, okay. We can have the root cellar. Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots today. Tool shed for 2 special items, or a hovel. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of... So I can do this at the start of each day and to get a big bonus. That's cool. I have not had a use for the battery once. I'm sure it will become important later. It's a big improvement here, chat. My game is really choppy. I hope it's not too bad for you lot. Yeah, let's just take... So that just unlocks that. That's reasonable. I do want to know what happens if we get the car keys, though. Can we drive the car? I'd like to drive the car. So, left. Sorry, straight, left. I know what I'm doing. This has to be a right turn, please. None of those are right turns. It brings us to a full set of dead ends. We may as well just take the extra star. Does the car keys cause the vision? Oh, is that what should? Yeah, probably. Oh wow, we got extra steps. Way. Alright, let's go start a day with our new permanent unlock. Brilliant. I'm gonna guess now that we've unlocked it, that plank won't be there. Which is fine, because we don't need the plank anymore. Do extra dig spots and find a shovel. No, don't start me inside. I want to go outside. No, just let me turn. Yeah, rubbish. Immediately basing it. Look at that, we've done something. Isn't it a miracle? I presume, chat, I should be doing this every single day. There's never any reason to not. Add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Rooms in the house are likely to contain dig spots. Let's try classrooms. I've never seen them before. We don't need to go in here, but I'm going to anyway. Ooh, I did a thing over here. 1 of 4. Ooh. I feel like we've only just started playing this game. Herbie. The game has just begun. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it's been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meagre as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Bredington history go. That's the school that was closed in 66. No, I don't know. No, it was 66. So maybe 6638 or 3866 could be. Or of course, right, exactly. I first wish to thank Lady Espen, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes this many years ago, but all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Bredington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Bredington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you had no one to bestow demerits upon? I thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant well to me, and I am still standing. If I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mitch Patterson her gift. A couple different numbers there. 8 months. March 38, 1966. It's interesting. Let's go see what the classrooms do. I think I have a GPU driver update to do. That's why it's being all wee stuttery. Classroom. Library. Storeroom. secretary. Take it. Got terrible aim. While drafting the crossing, you may draw new floor plans one time for each drawing room in your house. Interesting. I think I will deck the corridor though. The book we requested, The History of Orinda, 2nd edition. This book is reviewed and cleared publication by the Fen Ares Control Central Board of Education. I can't read. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Ooh. Ow. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Blank is no longer blank. Blank known to the average citizen. Blank, blank, blank. Of the old generation. Blank, blank, blank. Blank, we must blank, 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 blank. Permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon blank, 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 blank. Our past. Blank, blank. Agera? Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Oris, would later grace the begrudging township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming. The surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. I do need to find a magnifying glass. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim, expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris. From the heart of Oris, I guess, yeah. And by the end of the 1st century, the blank, 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 a new kingdom was born. Picture blank. 2nd era. It was the 4th king blank who split the sparse domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. To his eldest he granted the fields and the mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and the heartspring of the kingdom. Oh, the middle province and the heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift blank, 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 blank. The youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed extent which at the time was not as developed, but could do a good deal more vast than the elder brother's lot. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gave her the southern region of Raha, a land steeped in tradition. That's a lot of redaction, yes, I agree. 3. The 3rd era. As the 2nd era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms have achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The successful generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the 3rd era was defined by blank, 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 and blank, blank, blank. Commerce between the 3 realms further strengthened their bond and laying the foundation, the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Blank, 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 blank. The 4th era. A piece of paper. 1 second, I want to read the 4th era. As the kingdom blanks entered the 4th era, if kind of ruler took reins of power. King Desilets III was blank, 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 blank king who often was seen blank, blank, drinking blank. A sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, the masses as well. Blank, 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 blank. This is a note tucked inside. Brown Sinclair, thank you very much for your cooperation with the department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, I'll have a laugh about this after you give me the actual manuscript. Interesting. Desilets was renowned as the king of blank blank. No one when he made the decision to move blank 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 blank. Leaving castle and court behind. Leaving castle and court behind. People were overjoyed by this choice, and blank 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 were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his blank 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 common folk. These blank voices planted the seed blank blank, which took root in blank blank blank, grand city of Fern. I think if we put this book away and re-get it next time. I didn't realize the magnifying glass was right there. I didn't think so. So we get to the library next time and pull out the same book again. Maybe it's like a 50-50 on if you get the censored version or not. Perhaps. Books for sale? For 50 gold. Alright, this is a newspaper article about one of our mother's books. I think it was our mother that was the writer. Right, we are on a money-making mission here, chat. You make 50 gold. Den. Can we sell gems? Just don't tell anyone. Not going to do that yet. Pantry. That's a dead end, unfortunately. But it gives us some gold. Not quite the 50 we need. Don't think we need the lockpick. Actually, if we take the lockpick, then we dead end ourselves, so. I'm gonna go parlor. Maybe this could give us gold instead. Gems are not in the white or blue box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. That's false. Gems are in both, so that means it's this one. Ta-da! Nothing. Oh no, it was. Turn left, please. Yeah, just sell anything and everything we can. I will happily take +5 gems. I think I needed that. I would have preferred +50 gold. We need a left turn. So that'll be that. I need to save my 1 key. Oh, brilliant. The only thing we can take here makes us lose gold. I don't think we're doing it today. We got gems to spare. Metal detector, high chance of gold coins. So we now need to get to 51 gold because we will lose one going back through there. What room type do we want? What's the most likely to get us gold? I think we take green. Have we got a shovel? Yeah, we're going to do that. I mean, we could take a cloister. Or it could be a bit more sensible and just go for the green. No, we're going to take the cloister because it's got 2 exits. Why is there no gold? We want gold. Keys will be good. There is no chance I get the gold required for this. Not a chance. We can do that. That would be nice, Darren. The key card room. What is the item over there? Oh, that is incorrect. That is also incorrect. I will get the correct monitor eventually. It's an RPG. You said there was a shovel in there? Oh shit, there is here. It is indeed a lever handle. Congratulations. You were correct. No, we don't want a burning glass. Shovel time. Shovel is indeed handy. We are gonna have to take the drawing room here. Do we go back to the cloister now to dig it up? I think so. So I have just wasted 2 minutes there, but it's fine. Are you telling me I can't dig those? What is the point in having this shovel? There's got to be a way in there. I'm just putting them there to tease me. So rude. So I wasted 4 movement that time. Isn't that fun? There it is. Money! Now we're going to check the walk-in closet. Oh, well, that's just terrible. I guess we take the classroom. Apparently it's 6 of the 51 gold we need. Oh, bloody needs a gem. It's a key, it's good enough. Do we take the lockpick? I don't think so. We're going to take the utility closet. Off. There we go. What do you mean inspect the drawing room? Good, that's expected. Inspected. No. I want to do it. I want to do the colouring in worksheet. B+, well done, Betty. 10 out of 12? 10? Come on, teach. That's terrible. Be nicer. Can you find the difference? Yes. Red. 9 out of 12. Come on, be nicer to Freddy now. Why do all of the children like the colour red? I don't like that all of them picked red as their favourite colour. That's somewhat unnerving. There's more? Key. Nice. Thank you, metal detector. You are always there for me. I guess we take another classroom. Grade 2. Find the sum without using signs. Literally impossible. Look at the colours. You gotta look at the colours. Just look at the paintings. I've looked at the paintings, don't you, Ray? I've got most of them. Except for these two and this one are the ones I don't have. Yeah. Oh, this is where it's telling you how to solve the thingy puzzle. Right, need to be a right turn here, please. That works. I could have done experimental house features, but I'd also rather save a thingamabob. I missed an item. Ah, there it is. Very good. Special keys. Silver key. I don't know what that is. Gymnasium will do. Because you've already turned it off. I don't know what the special key does. I don't like it. Sure, let's just take the commissary. We're not getting to 50 gold. We may as well try to buy something here. Everything is locked up here. That's terrible. Sure, we'll take the billiard room. Whee! Oh, I should have taken the big one. Robot, what are you doing? Right, why did I say... I swear I read robot there. Oh, chef and chief. Okay. Author, thank you, not robot, the gifted membership to SBID. None of these things have anything to do with robot at all, but it's still just as appreciated. SLH. Sure, we'll get Sledgehammer. Yeah, it does a bit, Dan. Da-da-da. Six. 3. 3. So 6 minus 1 multiplied by 3 divided by 5 is 3. Oh, good. Yeah, that's completely useless. But I felt clever doing the puzzle. Oh, speaking of puzzle. Plane and a lamp. No, I'm not actually sure. Oh, flight and light. If blank E, we need to turn left here. I don't think they heard me. I said I need to turn left here. The The foundation does not reset each day. Well, it's the only one I can do. It goes in the wrong direction. But let's see. A scrap of paper. Gotta write this down. Oh, that's fine. It's just telling me things to combine. I try everything. A rusty old nail. Nice. I've always wanted one of those. Nothing of interest was buried here. How do I... How do I make go down? I want make go down, please. Very rude. We are here. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think this was a security door. But I guess we may as well go and have a look. Ah, it's the shadow. From that, I saw something moving. Thought I'd got lucky. Oh, I just wasted a load. I just could have gone through that. Whoops. I don't think we can make it in here. We don't actually get one back from that, so yeah, I definitely can't make it. That was terrible. Yeah, what about the paintings? It's just all people. And some horses. Horses are people too. Another permanent unlock. Interesting. Cool. Well, the hugs are good. Yes, Nomika is causing me issues. As per the usual. The detector shovel? Yeah, sure. Oh, you're tube driver. I see, I see. Yes, yes. Well, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have a feeling that wasn't actually all that helpful, I'm gonna be honest. Who turned that off? SMH. Oh, well, there you go. Go on, I can make it a -1. Yeah, -1. It didn't actually show -1. Oh, I suppose it's probably two lower words, isn't it? If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Oh, but if we include small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes, maybe. But also we know that... No. The letters are in the saves. The letters aren't the thing that are used to crack the save. We count small gates, 8 dates. So that small gate out by the orchard, that is technically safe if we count it. I think that's what it means. Rather than count the number of gates. Oh, I lose one going through that boundary too. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Nice. I just saw this symbol and I got scared. I want to take it because it looks like it goes down. And I want to see what's down here. Do I lose one here? I don't. Computer. Time lock safe, which I cannot currently open. Beautiful drawing. Aha, remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Interesting. The Mount Holly bomb shelter. Time lock safe. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. December. When's the next Blueprint stream going to be, chat? Let me just check my schedule. So, we are on this Monday here. Ought to be. I'm going to put blueprints in for this Sunday. Okay. Oh, it's in-game. I don't know the in-game time or day. Should I know the in-game day? If I just put in that, because that's when the next stream is. I know. I shouldn't be able to know this. Oh, it's 14th. No, there we go. Yeah, do that. We can always do it later. We're all good on USB levels. Well done, everybody. We'll find the password eventually. So the game date starts on November 7th. What day are we on here? Day 22. So we're on the 29th of November. And I don't know what time it is. We just set it for like 3 PM? That should be good. Do I have a watch or a clock anywhere? Because it says it opens for 4 hours. I don't know if we're starting like bright and early in the morning or what. Yeah, I know there are clocks in some rooms, which is where I'm going to go. Found a check. Foundation stays there. Interesting. What additions must get past the other ones to do? Is that where the foundation is for everyone? Or is that just where it is for me now? It's 9:15 in the morning. So I'm going to go back out and set it for 9 o'clock. Shit, there was one on the outside. No, it said it needed at least an hour. So I'm going to set it for 10 o'clock. And we are going to sit and do nothing until it opens, because I'm an incredibly boring streamer. I could set it for 9, but I don't worry. It might not open. You can set any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Yeah, that's the issue. 9 AM is not at least an hour in the future. So, chat, how are you all doing? No, it's not. It's just for you. What's just for me? Okay, yeah, that's... Well, what if I don't want it there anymore? When I stand in the house, unvarying and unchanging the foundation is one of the only constants in the estate on which you can truly rely. This natural gravity was hollowed directly out of the mountain itself, with its stone and earth walls displaying an underlying coarseness that the rest of the mansion conceals. Because that kind of blocks off access to this, maybe. Could be worse, I suppose. I'm going to waste 2 steps and go outside and actually watch the clock. Some lovely fresh air. I think we lose another if we go through here. Oh, that is the wrong button. That's better. Where's the edge of that? I need to make it bigger. Right, so it's near 9 o'clock or 9:05. Gonna wait for that hand to get all the way around. So yeah, chat, how are you all? Enjoying Blueprints? I know I'm a bit late to the game, but better late than never. Looking forward to watching other playthroughs. With Chance of Sonar, I started watching playthroughs as soon as I did the first stream, because it's pretty obvious when it was getting close to the point of, you know, spoiling things for me, so I could stop. There's still so much I don't know about this game that I haven't watched any playthroughs. Just in case, you know. I imagine when I watch other playthroughs, it's going to be 50% me screaming at whoever's playing, but not being able to work out something that I managed to work out. And then the other 50% will be, you know, feeling very stupid because I didn't realise something obvious, like spine and pine. We're a quarter of the way around the 9 o'clock hour. That's how words work. Let's see. I'm going to play some Minesweeper. I'm not going to let you lot say. I'm just going to play some on my phone. And you'll just have to trust that I'm doing well. So, you know what? I haven't opened it in a long while, but... transfer files. Sorry, I forgot how zoomed in that was. Yeah, allow debugging. That's unhelpful for you lot. Now if I do that, there you go. We You can play some Minesweeper. This is terrible. I'm a terrible streamer. This is the content you're all here for. I'm telling you. I like me some Minesweeper ID. Fuck. Oh yeah, of course that could be because he's got one on the other side that I wasn't looking at. Rubbish. We're halfway there. Whoa. We may also be living on a prayer. That does remain to be seen. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a lot of them right in the same place. So then that needs to be one of those. That only needs one, so that has to be that one there. You need 3, so that has to be that there. You've already got 3. You've got 2. You've only got 1 though. You need 3, so that has to be 2. One of them will be on that 2. Which means the other one will be there. You've already got yours. That one there. Then 2 of these. And a B. No. I've made a mistake. Oh, that one's already got 3. That's fine. There you go. It's got a 210. Is it actually in real life as well? Ha! Basically is here. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying me talking about stuff here. Oh, wrong button. Nearly just immediately dug out of mine. Whoops, that would have been terrible. So how much more entertaining would this have been if I was just talking about it? That's the future of content creation right there. I definitely didn't guess there. I'm good enough to never need to guess. It was more that I did something and only realised afterwards that it was a guess. Whoops. Is it 10 o'clock yet? Very nearly. What am I doing next? Well, that needs to be that or that, which means that one's never going to be one. That didn't really help. What did I lie about, Sean? Took a guess. I was wrong. It's 10 o'clock in game. Oh, let's maybe zoom out first, shall we? Guessing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'd never do such a thing. This better be open now. We've just wasted 3 years of our life to play Minesweeper waiting for it to open. It's not opening. Did I do it wrong? I think I set it for tomorrow, not for today, because I took the starting date and I did 22, but if you think about it, day 1 would have been on the starting day, so I only needed to add 21. So it's going to open tomorrow instead. So what I'm just going to do is keep it for tomorrow and then set it for 8 AM. Yeah, there we go. I didn't set it for 3 PM, don't be down. I set it for 10 AM, obviously. Right, should we go into the house for our final run of this evening? It's a good job I'm so intelligent, chat. And I've never ever wasted any of your time. Onwards, yes, I'll take a hallway. Like a nook, but better. I'll take a right turn, please. Sure, we'll take the gymnasium. Spare green room. Sure thing. I like a shovel. These are all terrible, aren't they? Good, that is 4 items I missed. 5 items I misclicked on there. That's a good item. I just want to get that final letter. I'm pretty sure it's a W, but I want to be sure. If your time is spent here, then I'm afraid to tell you it has been wasted. Keycard settings, security level low, offline mode, unlocked, confirm, exit. There we go. Basically, straight up to this one here. Yeah, that's not helpful. Well, we can at least do the parlor. We get some gems along the way. Gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. True. Only one box is true. Which means that must be false, which means these two are both true, which means they are in here. Because they can't all be true. Left turn, please. The den suits me just fine. Oh dear, you're making each other feel old. SMH. Sure, we might need some food later. In the far right we are. Turn right, please. That's not great. There go our gems. Maybe we need to get the vault and then we can use the vault to buy the book. That could work. We get some food at least. Left turn. Yes, perfect. The game is being nice. And it knows that it's the final run of this stream. It's giving us the things we need. Guess we're doing this. Let's reach all those. Fine. Well, I wouldn't mind the observatory. We don't have any gems. Sure. Conference room's better than East Wing Hall. Well, that's okay. I didn't want to go out there. Where are we now? So this is the one we know is an E. So we're going to take the bedroom, to turn left, and finally find out what the final letter is. This was crate and create. Yes, that's the one. Sure, we'll take the library. It is a plant and a flame. I thought this would be W, but maybe it isn't. It's weed and eed. Yeah, let's just grab that. Hopefully it's the non-redacted version. Right. I don't think it's W then. I'm struggling on this one, chat. Let me just try every other letter in the actual code. So if we count, obviously makes sense. If B count as much as B is a word, this makes sense here. If he count, slightly closer to working, but I don't like it. If me count, maybe also. It has to be W. I can't think of a single word for this that has W, so maybe what a W plant? Wheat. Oh, wheat and heat. Got that accidentally. Okay, it is W. That's good. So we know that the message of all the rooms from top left to bottom right reads, if we count small gates, if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. And I'm pretty sure that now means include the small gates in the count of the 8 safes, not using counting small gates to get 8 dates. Good. And yes, chat, you did indeed get wheat and heat. Well done. Is there anything else we can do here? Some bits down here. I don't really know if we can be bothered. So I think, chat, we're going to call that there for today's stream. Almost dead on 3 hours. Well done, me. Yeah, that's it for Blueprints. Those of you playing the Minecraft server, the mob spawning will hopefully be fixed soon. I've made some improvements. I still have no idea what went wrong, but hopefully the mob spawns will be back up to what they once were soon, perhaps. And yeah, next stream will be maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. We'll see. Oh, they're definitely be streaming Saturday, probably almost definitely. What do we call it? You know, what do we call it? Auto Beam. That's the one. Auto Beam on Saturday. Sunday will be this. Monday might be more of this, depending on how Sunday goes. We might do more Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm dreading the technical difficulties that always come with these Lego streams. Friday might be this if I'm particularly itching for it. Probably something else. And then after that, we kind of get into the Christmas streams, which will be fun. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you have enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the very next stream. Ta-ra!